But if it ain't the old chat this, it ain't the old chat. Let me tell you motherfuckers what happened to me on Monday. Came in here, did my whole workout, was on this goddamn Stairmaster for the time in which I be on that for. And guess what happened? They glitched up my shit. They glitched my shit up, glitched my shit up. So everything wasn't the way in which it was supposed to be with the final product, and which is the recording that I upload on the YouTube. I didn't like that shit. But it's because there's this new censorship thing going on with this app in particular. Motherfuckers were saying, oh, you know, some people bought it and it was acting stupid, like it was saying it on another platform. This one in particular was acting real weird, you know, showing you the same 10 things over and over again. I'm like, ah, bullshit, you know. Monday was the day after that. And I was, you know, talking my shit about the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force and the juiciest country that she ever bear witness to. And the motherfuckers did not like that. And so I guess I gotta use code words like the rest of y'all bitch ass, but it's okay, you know. Cause still we will rise to the motherfucking top. But why nobody talk about how, well, I wouldn't say demonic, yeah, demonic. Nobody talk about how demonic and creepy and haunted downtown is. Like, it's something in the atmosphere, in the air, downtown Charleston. It's very, very creepy. Like several scary movies could be made right there. You know, like one time I was there, I was having fun. And I was chilling, I was at the, I can't tell you the name of it, but it's a karaoke spot right next to the pizza place downtown. I went there, right? Singing and shit, having fun, you know. Drinking the beers they got there, little bullshit. Got to walking, you know. Afterwards, like 2 o'clock in the morning, they ate my pizza. It was like, I called the fucking pizza place. The place always said, I'm next door, I'll be sitting at the table, you gonna see me. Alright, word. Then they called my name, like, a couple minutes later. It took dumb long. They called my name to go sing my shit. I sung my shit, come back, my pizza was like 3 slices in the box. I was pissed, you know. At least motherfuckers had the decency to leave me 3 slices. I'm a sharer. I would have shared anyway. I wasn't gonna sit there. I would have ate 4 though, you know. But still, you know, we rose. But I left. It's like 2, 3 in the morning at this point. And it was it's like by Meeting Street. Not Meeting Street, Market Street. You know, they got North Market and South Market. It was right by there. So I was walking late. There's nobody else there. No cars, no other asses, no nothing. You know, I'm just chilling. Don't really want to go out. I'm walking off. Daddy don't drink and drive. Daddy don't drink and drive. So I make sure I'm 100% sober, as clear as possible before I get into my car. You know, so I'm walking around, chilling and shit like that. And I saw like a flapper. Like a flapper chick is like in 1920 with the little feather. You know what I'm saying? It was like a party or something. It wasn't a party. That's what she said. But she was just chilling on the railing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I was like, alright, wow. That's the most perfect lady. She's like Coretta Scott King in the face. That's the most perfect lady I ever seen in my life. It's like real, like strong and old. As just sitting there though. Not old, but like old as in like, you know, I can't explain it to you. She never twerked in her life, put it that way. You can see that on her face. I was like, word. Let me see what's up, you know. Totally the most perfect person. She's like, yeah, I gotta go home. We walked to, I said I'm gonna walk with you. I asked, can I walk with you? She's like, alright, word, to the car. As I'm walking to your car. Walking to the car, right? Chilling, everything good. Motherfucker, I'm telling her a story. about how I was filling up these apartment complexes somewhere, and they only gave me like $7 and some change. It was years ago. So I'm talking to my damn self. I look around, this motherfucker's gone. But I hit pattern, so you know, it's like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, like behind me. So I'm like, oh, I'm thinking this motherfucker playing with me. And she fine, I'm trying to get that number. So I'm chasing the goddamn noise. And that's really like popping out. I don't see nobody, I don't see nothing. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Then I hear a man scream, like a man's loud ass scream. Ran the fuck out of there. It's one of them goddamn, like I didn't even have to go that way. It was one of them parking garages. I park by Hotel Bennett every time, cause that shit is like, I don't know, it's just the best place to park. You can walk right up on that motherfucker, and it's free. You ain't gotta pay for that. But man, that shit scared the fuck out of me. That shit scared the hell out of me. I don't really go there like that. I only go there now if there's some money involved, you know. Other than that, I don't be chilling out, hanging around, playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. But no one talks about how scary that motherfucker is, you know. But I think about that all the time. The motherfucker called me. Did not give her number, did not have my number. That was the last time I see that motherfucker was we was outside. I didn't even see her ass in the parking structure. I'm talking to my damn self. This motherfucker calls me about some mushrooms. I swear to God. Called me about some mushrooms. Like the girl from the parking lot. Like, what? He said, you walk me home from the party, brother? Like, yo, you bugging. You bugging. Because I ain't see you. You know what I'm saying? But she gave me a location, a way to go to. It's like Aiken, some shit like that. What the fuck is Aiken? I looked at you out of here. You out of your mind. But it's I don't know, man. That's a weird fucking place. But that was a setup. That was a setup to, you know, to die. You know, motherfuckers talking too good. Nah, hell no. But yeah, man. My quadriceps feeling good. Nah, remember what I told y'all, right? Remember what I told y'all on Monday? I was gonna go to the 7. The motherfucker was gonna be at like 7, 8, 9. And it was gonna be on par. You see what I'm saying? I know what the fuck I be talking about, 7 and 7. Last time it would have been like 112 at 7 minutes. Why they keep doing that shit to me? That's crazy. I don't like how that happens. But yeah, man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Shout out to Indiana winning the national championship. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy about Indiana winning the national championship? At the same time, the national championship, first of all, was January 19th. Okay. Indiana passed a bill. They passed the bill in Indiana. You know, 1119. 119, Indiana in the national championship. You know. It's funny, Larry Johnson was talking about it, you know, but Indiana 1119 basically gives a private military status to the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force. That's what Bill 199 is, 1119. So Indiana national championship, the date was 119, January 19th. Indiana passed the bill, 1119, and that, you know, it's not 11 backwards, but they passed that bill, you know, saying that they're gonna have gas chambers and stuff for repeat defenders and stuff like that, but it's very expensive to round up a bunch of people you don't think belong into your country and send them somewhere else. That costs money. That costs money. So what do you think they're gonna do? They are in front of the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force, very, very below zero. negative trash. They go to the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force buildings, you know, the detention centers or what have you, and they hear the screams of women and children, not men. You don't hear men, but you hear polyphonic, loud, distinct, hard screaming of women and children in the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force detention centers. And that's really, really bad. They sound hungry, and it's terrible because we, as the American public, the taxpayers, we've given them $12 to $20 billion to do all of the things that they're doing. We're paid for it. We paid for it in full, and you know, every week, every month, every time we get paid, we'll be paying them, and we'll be paying the citizens of the juiciest country in the world. But we're gonna give them $144 a month per citizen all the time, so that they can eat, you know. But the juiciest country in the world have their soldiers here in America training Klansmen and you know, ex-military, old police, you know, anybody willing to be the military force for Donald Trump and the Republicans, I guess you could say. Training them to you know, how to like drive and shoot and shit, and you know, basically how to be soldiers, like street soldiers in urban areas, urban climates. Being that, you know, that's how the European soldiers deal with their things. That's how they rock, you know, in close quarters, metropolitan areas, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because they're showing up out there. There's protests all over the place. Minnesota, they took over I think the Marriott. That's where they all staying at, the Marriott Hotel. Protesters out there took it over. Shout out to them. Rest in peace to everybody that died. Pretty in them. Hey, that's a veteran. They went and messed up. You don't leave a man on the battlefield, you know what I'm saying? They went and messed up. The veterans is not gonna like that. You're not gonna be able to get the National Guard, veterans and stuff, to do what you want them to do under your regime, under your rule, if you're not afraid to kill them too. That's why they gave them that $50,000 cash bonus, so that they can, you know, they can get up and beyond and over on the thought that, you know, what they're doing is worth it. What they're doing seems worth it because they're getting paid, you know. If the money didn't track, if the money wasn't there, probably wouldn't be doing it, you know. $50,000 bonus. You talking about paying me $100,000 a year? $100, well, $300 per capita. They getting paid per capita, as well as a salary, as well as getting that bonus. And you pay for it. I pay for it. Continuously, every check we gotta pay for it. And that's just it's just outrageous how that is. And we can't really do anything about it. Like I seen the other day, they used, remember how I was talking about he was able to get Maduro from Venezuela with the frequency technology? Yeah, that's what they used on the protesters the other day. I think it's called an LAFD or something. You know, basically means the back the fuck up button. And it played a frequency that only the protesters could hear. Anybody who don't have their plugs in, it made them back the fuck up. They used military grade weapons that they just used to seize a country on the citizens of America. And you paid for it, and so did I. So, you know, That's where we at now in the state of current affairs. But there's something that has to be looked at in Indiana. Indiana's going to be the birth of something. The fact that they won the national championship on 9/11 backwards, and then that new bill that they passed is 9/11 backwards. Yo, it's good to see you. And the new bill that they passed, 9/11 backwards. It's like, help. You know what I'm saying? That's like, shit is crazy. And basically, that bill, 1119, says private military got the right to do illegal search and seizure. Who the private military? The private military is the Sub-Zero Entertainment Defense Force of the clowns of America. They are who get the money a long time. As you can see, billions and billions of dollars are being allocated to them on our behalf to kill us. Basically, not to help us out. What has the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force of Defense of the Clowns of America, what have they done for the people of America? What have they done to benefit us, to deserve our dollar, to deserve our time, to deserve our cooperation? What has the Sub-Zero what have they done? The Sub-Zeros, that's what we're gonna call the subs. The subs. What have the subs done worth our while to where we need to listen to anything they fucking say? What are they telling us to do? Put our guns down. We against that, aren't we? Left, right, front, back. You against that? I can't defend myself. I can't defend my wife, my children. Since when? Since when? Is this even America anymore? What's happening to us? But here we go. On this motherfucking Stairmaster, 17 minutes. And I got a green dot, which means my service is working well. Damn well, better stay going that way. We got legs. It's leg day, baby. But we got our legs coming up next. That's gonna be fun, eventful, to say the least. Squat, leg press, leg extension, home leg curl, abductor, flamingo kicks, deadlift. Then we get into our obliques, our wood chopper variants. Then we get into our abdominals, our crunch variants. And we can leave. It's like me in a nutshell. I heard they was putting out $10,000 like robot wives. So they'll be able to conceive and come and everything. That's real. $10,000. That's crazy. $10,000. Would you get that? It's supposed to be like a real human being, They got men too, They tucked in the shoe. They do. For the ladies, For the curious. But $10,000 get you a robot wife, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not buying no shit like that. But I'll dirty Mac on my neighbor one. Let my neighbor get one. My neighbor get a robot wife, bitch. Man, please. I had that motherfucker at the screen door talking about, I've been charging. I ain't playing, motherfucker. What you talking about? $10,000 my ass. Shit. I'll borrow yours. Should be talking shit to him. What you talking about? All up in them circuits, goddamn it. What you talking about? Hot the goddamn fence. Shit. He don't even treat you right. The last time you rubbed your motherboard, huh? Let me tell you, baby, I'm all up in that ram. Let me give you a little ram. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I had a bitch putting attachments on her and all kind of stuff. She can't do that with her husband. Take that motherfucker off. Shit, boy. Here we go. On this motherfucker getting it in. 20 minutes in, 217 calories. I'm telling you. They know what they're doing when it comes to making me upset about my calorie count the time I've been on this motherfucker. And I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that shit. Here we are, we still at it. We're gonna keep at it too, because that's just what we do, you know. We grind, we rise. But yeah, man, they had electronic pulse weapons used against the American people, and the whole country is in outrage because black people are not there putting their life on the line. But think about it, really think about it. There wouldn't be no outrage if we was out there getting killed, because they were going to use the trope of black on black crime. They were going to use that, you know, and that'll be the reason why it's okay. They're going to kill each other anyway, kill each other all the time. Out of that little tiny fucking percentage, or 25% of the U.S. population, straight up black people, 25% of the population, right? Of the 100% of that 25%, 13%, maybe, not even. It was probably 13% in the 90s. Probably like 8% now commit gang violence, you know. We have gangs, yes. We have ops, yes. You gotta go, you gotta go. That's just how things are set up in our community, you know. You do something to us, we do something to you, you know. We do something to you, you do something to us. That is how it is, you know. If we were out there, then we would be able to serve as the shield, you know, being the biggest, the fastest, the strongest, you know. Literally, we have people who never hit the gym before, and it looks like a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. King of the jungle, just a gangster walking. That's real shit. I can't explain it to you, you know. I can't explain it to you, but others might be able to a little bit better, you know. That's why they shut the TikTok down when the solar flare happened. So we wouldn't be able to talk about, I feel weird, I feel funny. You know, everybody trying to upload this shit, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It was like a whole day. People put up videos, didn't get not one piece of traction. There's a lot of things happening on that day. You know, solar flares, that's one big thing, you know. Certain bills, laws being passed, people dying in Minnesota. Like they've killed a couple more people out there. That's what they hide. Yo. That's what they hide, you know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous that that's how it is, where it is, and why it is, you know. They gotta hide things. And that's why my life is chopped and screwed and glitched up so crazy on Monday, because I was talking about things that I probably shouldn't have. And they're probably doing it to me right now. I don't even know. I ain't gonna know until the whole workout is done if my words was kept here. But the defense system of this country and the one across the water bought this app here and are now censoring every and anything that is speaking on current affairs. That's not sports. So everything that I was speaking on that was of importance to us, you know, was cut out, blatantly scrubbed and edited out of my footage. and it was just straight sports talk, sports talk, sports talk. And because I'm on the Stairmaster here, it's easy to cut and manipulate. Somebody went in and doctored my footage, and it was just sports talk. You hear LeBron, Kaya and Anthony, all that shit, but nothing about what I was talking about with the juiciest country in the whole entire world, Juicy with Blood, and the Sub-Zero entertainment force of defense for the clowns of America, who are being trained by other forces, other European powers, to take out the American people. Do we know the names of the agents who are murdering our human being brethren and sisters? Do we know their names? No. Name's gonna be fucking Igor Dean or some shit, and he's not gonna be from America. That's what they do. They get in the Klansmen, crazy Klansmen who just want to kill. They don't care who it is. They just want to kill, period. And you're giving them the right to. European soldiers, European exiles, if you will. You know our motto: give us your works, give us your thieves. Great American melting pot, On there, it zooms in on the page, in the hook of the song. And it shows you all the countries that makes up America. You see Mexican, Puerto Rican, I think African, and all the rest are European countries. It's like 18, 13, maybe 13. If there's 13, we can wink our eye and say, aha. And they put it in front of our face. That's why the national college football game was held on January 19th. And Indiana won. And in Indiana, they passed Bill 1119, which mobilizes the private political police force known as the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force for the clowns of America. Sub-Zero Entertainment Force of Defense of the clowns of America. And that is where we are. Chipotle looks so good, but you can almost feel the fecal matter content in their food. You can feel it in the atmosphere when you walk into the restaurant. You don't have to, as soon as you walk through the door, you don't have to get up close to the glass. You don't have to ask for anything before you should know that I need to use hand sanitizer before I speak to anyone here. You ever been, or go to your favorite restaurant, and there's a guy back there with no gloves at your favorite restaurant. He has no gloves. His eyebrow has been itched many times. He's been digging in his ass. He's been coughing in his hands, making you the best goddamn meal you've ever paid at market price. And that's fair. That's a fair exchange. An item on the menu with no price on it for some fecal matter food, baby. And that's why you waste so much of it. Like, if you got money, you're not even gonna pack that shit up to go. You don't really care. And it wasn't good, you'll leave that shit on the table. I don't think you're gonna care about a refund or nothing. But your favorite restaurant, leave a lot of food on the table. That shit don't be really good, And a lot of times they worry about the wrong things as well. They're not worried about how their food tastes or the safety of the food and the ingredients. And that as well becomes a problem. lot of walking around. People don't really go to the gym and work out. People go to the gym and walk around, child. I see that. It's a lot of chilling. You know, I'm just cut from a different club. Hey, let me tell you something. Somebody stabbed you in the back, right? You remove that knife. Use that same thing to cut their ass off. You hear me? Then you cut yourself out of a new cloth. And you floss and they get your ass. You understand what the fuck I'm saying to you? That's what you do. Motherfuckers try to doubt you. Motherfuckers will try to hurt you. Motherfuckers will think you playing. You understand? Motherfuckers try to pull you down. Show they motherfucking ass. Who real? Who about it? Who's a killer? Who would get you? You know what I'm saying? Who's the man? Who's the king? Who's the dog? Who got that dog in him? We all in a fight. There's that dog in you. When the lions show up, what are you doing? Are you winning or are you losing? You're making it, baby. We're going ahead. Fucking winning. Ask me why. Why are we winning? Why? Because we put in the fight. We put in the fucking fight. We continued to win. We didn't take failure or loss as an option. We just kept going forward. What else can you fucking do? Die? Come on. It's not an option. Wouldn't make any sense. 31 minutes in. 29, 28 some odd minutes left to go. 340 calories. I told you, this is what they do. They play around with my numbers. So on Monday, same thing, 7. I had 30 minutes on there and about 450 calories. Where the fuck did my 100 calories go? Like, what are they doing? You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Still we rise, still we gain, still we grow. Leg day to day, leg day to day. We make everything worth it. Boy, I need to disassociate from you motherfuckers just for a second. Oh God, yes. I didn't have it, I bought it. I bought all of them that they had. My favorite shrimp Alfredo was in the Lowe's supermarket. I ain't gonna say the brand because once I put it out there, everybody else, let me, but it's real good. It's real good. You ain't gotta add no salt. That shit real good. And only $11. And it's a family size bag for 4 people. You know, I'll eat all 4 of them shit myself. And one thing, 80 grams of protein. How many calories altogether in it? About 640 calories altogether. 80 grams of protein. Makes no sense to me. And they got, I'll tell you this here, to narrow it down. They got shrimp and grits. They got shrimp carbonara. They got shrimp Alfredo. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's the other stuff that they have that has just as much protein in it. I don't want y'all to buy it all from me, and then I can't get none. Like how you do with everything else I recommend on this motherfucker. But that shit is amazing, and I bought all of them. There were about 5 of them on the shelf. Give me all of them shit because it's a snowstorm. See how I use that? In my favor, fuck the bread, fuck the tissue. I got tissue, I got plenty of tissue, and one ass. I didn't need that much. But that shrimp Alfredo, I bought that bitch by the boatload, boy. I ain't fucking playing. I'll have many of the motherfuckers I want. A Roger Wood sausage, 100 calories per, and 15 grams of protein per. Shit. Ball. You know, cutting them calories out and burning them on this damn thingy thing here. Crazy ass workout afterward. Doing the damn thing. Doing the goddamn thing. Hopefully they don't cut my damn workout up. Fuck it up. Well, here we go. Here we are. Still doing what it is that we do. Motherfuckers got slippers on each other. There's no way you working out, you got slippers on. I got on a steel toe. That motherfucker's not working out. They're playing it. They're playing it. Hate that shit. Go home. Go home, go home, go home, go home, go home. And we gonna play around. You know? I don't waste not 1 second. This motherfucker too expensive to waste a damn minute of a second in this goddamn gym. Just straight work the whole time. The whole entire time, you know. Because that's what gladiators do. We gladiate, baby. Gladiate. That's the name of the game, you know. It's a brand name. You know, it's more than meets the eye. It's more than just influence, you know. It's more than a way of life. It's life itself. It's the directive. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you should gladiate. It'll be best, you know. Once you gladiate, everything else in your pocket, in your life, emotionally, socially, fucking, you know. Once you gladiate, everything else does the same. What is that? Shaping rock or stone by sword. That's what someone tried to coin the phrase as. It's fucking lame. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. Like, what do you mean? Try to make a definition out of my shit. It was never up there before I started saying what I was saying, but hey, I know that's how things go. But that's what it means as far as what they put in the definition. And it describes what I do exactly, what we ought to do exactly. Chisel and chip at the stone until you come up close to perfection, you know, greatest result possible. And you do that with every aspect of your life, you know, whether it be your studies, your job, your fitness, your pocket, your family life, whatever, you know, make it better by shaping it, you know, your mind. Make it better by shaping it, by loving yourself, you know, and continuing to carry on the torch of flame which you live for your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? All the fuck out. Otherwise, you ain't doing a goddamn thing. You're just talking, you know, being in the fucking way. It's definitely what you don't wanna do, you know. But that's what you gotta deal with. You gotta deal with a whole lot. How you doing, fellas? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Hey, I'll be in this motherfucker. You already? But yeah, man. This is what we do. Doing our thing. Getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And continuing doing what it is that we do. Never stopping. Reaching the goal. Obtaining it. Making a new goal. Formulating a third one. Reaching that as well. And going up to different levels, you know. And of course, every level that you go up to, there's a devil there trying to pull you to the level in which they have obtained to. You don't give them that, you know, because they're just trying to pull you down, and that's not what you want, you know? Of course, the fucking monkeys I'm gonna jump up to the goddamn throne, try to grab at the ankles of the king or queen or what have you. You know, shake them off. Keep on as the ruler of all that's available. Money manifestation. Money manifestation. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. This is what we're doing, Jack. This is what we're doing. This is what we got going on. This is all we got going on ever. Ever. Hard work. Great games. Now you all know my name. That's what we do. We graduate 40 minutes. 40 minutes in. 440 calories. And 20 minutes left. And still, we are on this motherfucker. And we are gonna get off. It's a standard that we set for ourselves. That 1 hour standard that we set for ourselves is one that we must obtain. You know, the standard that we set that we should always reach toward. And that is what we that's what we do, baby. You know, keep on grinding, keep on working, keep on earning. Here we are. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not tired. Because of course, being tired is just a figment of your imagination. It's not real. It's not true. It's not a feeling that you could really feel unless you're called out to it, you know. It's some shit that Sam Walmart, Ronald Reagan, and the Democratic political party created to make you spend money on shit that you do not need. I.e. Gatorade. Look up when Gatorade was created. I know what the fuck I be talking about. It's Ronald Reagan's intro to, you know, selling you fatigue that is not of your own. I never feel tired. When I feel tired is when I feel the strongest. Because I'm not feeling tired, I'm feeling strong. I've replaced that feeling of what others would have as something negative with something positive. Why the fuck not? What's wrong with that? Not a goddamn thing. Here we go. Here we are. Going forward in the way which we are supposed to. The only way we know how. That's faster than motherfucker, baby. Yes. 43 minutes, 468 calories. Now I told y'all they were gonna do this. Last time I was about 45 minutes and it was damn near 600 calories. Where when I finished, it was 800 calories. You can look at it. My most recent video, you'll see when I finished, it'll say 800 calories. It'll say 800 calories. And I used the same time, the same 7, all of that. What does that mean? They fucking playing with me, yo. They're trying to tell me in my mind that I lost some gains. And that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what, nah. I was working that whole time. I was working this whole time. Never faltered not a damn step. And they tried to take some of my calories from me. I don't think that was fucking fair. How would you do that to me? I ain't never do nothing. I'm trying to earn this bitch. Here we go. Steadily climbing, continuously. Less than 20s. Now we're in the teens. And it gets easier from here. I don't, especially if I don't look at it. I stay steadfast. And I just continue to fall. But something good was on the goddamn boot tube here. Like some boots. They're both very, very pretty. Very pretty. Bruce Springsteen releases protest song slamming Trump and ICE. Bruce! It's the fucking boss, man. You see, some of them you give a fucking hug to. Bruce is one of them, goddammit. Some of them, you're in. Bruce is one of them. Look at his band. Look at his band. That video right there. Whoa. There's black men all through that motherfucker. Playing instruments and shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. There's certain one of them. A couple of them. A good 20% of all of them is okay. 20%. The rest of that 80, goddamn. That's a big 80. But 20% are great human beings. I mean, like Mr. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Bruce fucking Springsteen. You know what I'm saying? JFK. Princess Diana. You know? And some of them that you would like, yo. You know what I'm saying? You invite them to the cookout. Like, for real, for real. Like, some of them pieces of shit. You think Ted Nugent would have made a song? Ted Nugent about to make a reply song. They about to have real rock beef. Two old ass, salt and pepper headed motherfucking white people about to go at it. Ted Nugent versus Bruce Springsteen making diss records in 2026. Ted Nugent not gonna like that shit. That's a real hardcore motherfucking right-wing motherfucker. Ted Nugent gonna hear the boss put out a record like that. They gonna say, who the fuck do you think you are? Nigger lover. Hey, they about to have a whole fucking beef. They about to have a whole beef out there. That shit about to be hilarious. Ooh. 47 minutes into this motherfucker, and still we rise. Almost finished, almost done. Grinding the fuck out, working the way we do, going up. This motherfucker stay away, never falter, never stopping until we reach that destination. 48 minutes in, 12 left to go. And I'm very happy to be in the wind down phases and stages of this portion of this workout. What is this workout? You might ask. It's the gladiator workout. Carving, scraping and climbing all the gristle and bullshit off of my body. Oh, gelatinous. Getting the fuck out of here. Going about our way, going about our day, doing what it is that we do. The guy comes right up with these. Oh yeah. Tomorrow's day 3. Where we'll start the same way. On top of this damn thing. Oh. Let me tell you something, fellas. Never move a lady into your house with the pretenses in your mind that she owe you some pussy when she don't got the money to pay her away, all right? You take the proper channel to make sure You don't have to evict her ass. Make sure she don't get no mail to your spot. But don't be looking for no cootie cat because you're doing her a favor. That's why they're trying to call us predators and shit. You know, just don't do the damn favor. Just don't do the goddamn favor. Shit. Especially if you're looking for the ass in return. Now, if that's a thing that y'all have discussed predeterminedly, you know, beforehand, don't go ahead by all means do what you do, you know. But don't be trying to trick nobody out of no cootie cat. That's the problem. It's predatory. It's predatory. Put it out there in the front with the fuck everything calls for, and had to get you a long way. I say that because, man, there was some shit going on. It's a girl, right? She moved in with this dude. You can tell they fuck with her. You can tell. But she moved in with this dude, right? And this motherfucker is texting her about her eating food. He told her she can eat it. Like, he baiting her into a damn fight. Baiting her into a problem, you know. Tell her, oh, you can eat the food. Or why you ate the food, you know. Or you can pay this day. I need you to pay right now. You know, like, they going through it. But she got kicked out of her old space. And now she in there on the floor doing a little work from home job. And he's saying, oh, I don't want you home while I'm home. So you got to get another job. So I'm not there. And he wouldn't even let her in. It was snowing all the day over there. He wouldn't even let her in. He's like, oh, you know, let me in. It's cold out here. And he would not let her in. But it's because she whole time got dudes that she messing with. And he says that the damn girl brought the dude over there. He was fucking with meth and weed and all kind of stuff and selling it out of the apartment while the dude was in another state. And he seen everything happening on camera. Ain't say nothing to the girl. Ain't say nothing to the girl. Come home, jacked the rent up from $40 to $400 because she was fucking him. You know, now he don't want no pussy no more because he realized who she is. So they get into an argument. She go outside, right, with the dude. She go outside with the same guy, right? Now, she come back into the house. All her stuff there, she still lived there, you know. She knocking at the door. He texting her, fuck you, bitch. Stay outside, freeze. You better have the money right now. I'm not letting you in. She called the police. Police let her in the goddamn door because she can prove domicile. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I love you, but ain't nobody coming up in here in my thingy thing unless you're cutting ass. You know, I still love you. Know that I love you. I love you forever. But it's my life, bitch. Something, but I still love you. But yeah. So she going through these things and stuff like that, and all the motherfuckers that's doing is like cursing her out, and then she having reactory videos, you know, to where the meat and potatoes done already happened. And now you have is the full meal in front of your face. So, start of the conversation, the middle of the conversation, end of the conversation is not there. It's just him crashing the fuck out. It's all they have proof of. And that is how they get you. And that is how he is got. He is now in jail. He is now in jail. It's his house. He paid bills there. He paid the water, the rent, all that shit. She called the police. She is at his house, in his bed, eating food. After she done brought dude there, sold drugs out that motherfucker. Probably got that same nigga right now in there. And he wearing his do-rag, knocking the Sonic coins out that bitch right now on his bed. And she wouldn't let him get the coochie. And now he in jail. And she at that motherfucker sprawled out, all on his favorite comforter, watching up his Netflix. And I just think that's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't move no bitch in your house thinking, you know, you just got you some set pussy that you finna damn, you know, just be using and abusing and toss to the side. Unless y'all got that in written and she gifted to you that coochie for lodging, don't, you know, don't do it. I swear to God, don't do it, because she gonna set your ass up quick. That motherfucker's in jail right now. Right now. Mad than a oh, I can't even imagine how mad he is right now. I'd be shitting. I'd be pissed. I wouldn't be able to chill knowing that she just in there touching all my shit. Pizza rolls gone like a motherfucker. If I was her, I'd clear that motherfucker out and be gone by the time he get out. Who gonna bail him out? Family in another state. He gonna have to call somebody. Somebody got to come bail his ass out. Who finna do that? Who finna come down there and bail his ass out? She gotta do that. I done heard how he was talking to her. Bitch, you gonna die tonight. Like, if you see that crash out, that shit is elite. It's an elite crash out. One that you can't come back from. So she done been digging into his ass. You know, she been digging in his ass for hours. And now he's livid at this point, you know. Busting down the door. And now she got complete totalitarian rule over his domicile. He was in jail until the story unravels and we see more. But let that be a lesson to your child. Do not think you about to trick these women out of anything. Because in the long run, in the long haul, she will get hers. She will get hers. You know, and not in a negative way. Alex Pretty. Oh, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, motherfucker. Alex Pretty. That's his name. Rest in peace to our United States veteran, Alex Pretty, who died at the hands of the Sub-Zero Entertainment Force of Defense for the Clown class of America. Denied access to ICE facility. I'll tell you why. And this is CNN, so you better not block my shit. I'll tell you why. Because you can hear the kids and the women screaming polyphonically, hungrily. You can hear them screaming hard and loud for help in their native tongue. And I think that's the sickest shit to ever be anything in the world. To hear that, the blood-curdling screams of people who just want to be free. That's fucked up. They just want to be free. That is it. Sending them home is too expensive. So just keep sending people home. This is very expensive. Screaming down there, you don't have enough food to go around, enough blankets and shit. They have mattresses though. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of mattresses. Because mattress stores are the front of the Epstein and the government when it comes to trafficking. You're always wondering, what does these mattress stores do? You get one for 5-6 years, you don't need another until somebody moves in. A lot of times they're getting that shit from Walmart in the box now. So they'll sell you a crate, not a crate thing, it's economy, it's economic. There's a lot of space underneath there. Slide your shit in there. It will make more sense to get the thing from Walmart. Why are mattress stores still open? Because motherfuckers on traffic, they need somewhere to go. That's that place. When they see the kids in the storm drain, what did they find? The kids defecate. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of mattresses. Anytime you see an Epstein picture or something, or they're talking about Epstein, what does the story consist of? Mattresses. Anytime someone's been caught with someone, they're never just laying their head on the floor. Mattresses on top of mattresses. Makes you wonder why. It's because Epstein and the Republicans and the Democrats on both sides and the billion-dollar industry that is human trafficking. Brown, black, and white women and boys in America. You know? And Mexico has a direct route from their traffickers and their cartel straight to California and Arizona and all of that. It's been there for years. You wouldn't be comfortably trudging that way, toll-free, unless the government didn't know. Unless the government weren't a part of it. Unless they weren't paying or being paid from that, you know. So that's just what it is. And that's just what you do. And that's what ought to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, shit. Do you see what we got going on here? Do you know what just happened? We are done. But you see what I said? It was on 7 yesterday, and it was 800 calories burned at 60 minutes. Now it's 60 minutes and only 650 calories burned. Chat, when I tell you there's some Illuminati collusion going on, and they're all in on it, it's not only to take you down, not only to take me down, it's to have the collective consciousness of everyone in